Hey, Red Realty team, Gleason Jones from Cross Country here. We are excited.
Yeah.
That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Hey, you're just gonna keep, you don't need a chair. Hey, Red Realty team, this is Gleason Jones from Cross Country Mortgage. We're so excited to be a part of y'all's team. And of course, we have Marshall here. So this is just a little introduction, just letting you guys know that we have a lot of great in-house products that can help if you think a deal might be dead or if you need help with it. We're always going to be here in the office. We can help with that, but you can get with us anytime if you have any questions or have any deals come up. I'm going to throw it over to Marshall, give you a little quick mortgage update.
Hey, what's up, guys? So we wanted to do kind of a quick market update, let you guys know what we're kind of water cooler talk, what Gleason and I are talking about in the office and what we're hearing the other originators in the mortgage business say. There's a lot of instability right now with our market, a lot of uncertainty and insecurity, and we're having conversations with buyers that we're running the numbers and they're like, oh gosh, it's almost like the people that are moving right now that are buying houses have to buy for whatever reason. They're getting transferred here for a job, or it could be a divorce, or whatever the situation is. What I'm finding is the situation has to be perfect, and I think we got to do a really good job right now of scrubbing the clients up front. I've had several buyers back out recently just because they're scared or the payment's going to be too high. And looking back at it, man, there were so many red flags in the beginning of the process that I should have picked up on. And what I'm learning through this is we have to ask the deeper, the tough questions, are you going to be comfortable with this payment? And people are like, oh yeah, you got to read between the lines. It's like, are you really going to be comfortable? Because what I don't want is to go through all this trouble and we get you cleared to close and then you back out and decide you don't want the house for whatever reason. People are referring us their friends and their family because they trust us and they know they can count on us and they want our advice. So we've got to ask those deep, tougher questions to dive in and find out exactly what it is that they want and what they need. At the end of the day, most people really don't know what they need. You have to guide them to what they need and ask them the right questions on what they need. And I think we have to be intentional about that. I've got a checklist that I use, and I'm constantly going and refining my checklist on the questions that I'm asking every single client across the board. What are your long-term goals? Do you have any upcoming large financial obligations that are going to come due soon, like student loans? We're working with a client that had $350,000 in student loans that's about to hit them, and I'm like, they were coming to me talking about wanting a 15-year mortgage, and I'm like, I don't know if you want a 15-year mortgage because you're about to take on another $3,500 a month in student loans. Is that really the wise thing for you right now? So that's that, going deeper. And then the second thing I wanted to hit you guys with is interest rates. If you look at all the projections from Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Mortgage Bankers Association, Mortgage News Daily, if you look at all the people that aggregate data for these large lending institutions, they're all saying our rates are going to stay flat for the rest of this year. I think the average market rate was going to be like 6.75. Next year, they are projecting rates to drop to, guess what, 6.5. So we may see a 0.25% drop in interest rates. So I don't know. I think, Trump could come in and have the feds buy up mortgage-backed securities like we had during COVID. That would drop the rates, but it's a balancing act, right? We're in a pretty healthy market right now. If we go in and we drop the interest rates too much, people are going to flood the market and the prices are going to shoot up, and that's not what we need. I think right now we are suffering from the rates being too low for too long, and the prices shot up. And there are people out there having the best season in their career ever. So there are people out there doing business. I say stay positive, lean on them, look to people that are doing really well and ask for their advice. Ask what they're doing. We're all here learning together. We're trying to better our craft, better our business, be better professionals. And I'm just excited to be here with you guys. And feel free to lean on us if you have any questions anytime, any funky scenarios, any client that just needs somebody to shoot them straight. That's what they're going to get here. So anyways, love you guys. Look forward to working with you.